This is Savannah Hernandez in front of the Roosevelt Hotel in New York City. Now, we wanted to come check in on the migrant crisis, and as we were walking around, we saw a Jackson Hewitt table out here with an employee who was handing out this flyer. Now, what this flyer says is working or not, file your taxes, and we can get the maximum refund for your family. And the paper says that if you have one child, you can get over $7,000 in a refund, and if you have up to 3 children, you can get over $14,000. So the Jackson Hewitt employee who initially handed me this paper, after finding out I was a journalist, took the paper away. That's why this one's so dirty, because a migrant ended up giving me another copy. And he stated that if he's put on camera and this goes out, that legal will have to get involved. Can we take one of your papers, though, just so we can kind of... Thank you.
Actually, you should just take this one, because this one has my office information.
Okay.
And so, therefore, legal would have to get involved. So that's
okay.
fine.
That didn't sound good. Savannah, I'll let you kind of fill in the gaps here of what's going on.
Absolutely. So because this story went so viral, Jackson Hewitt actually responded and stated that they are going to be investigating this franchise location, because what essentially was happening here, Joe Bob, is I was in front of the largest migrant hotel, one of the largest migrant hotels in New York City, the Roosevelt Hotel, and this Jackson Hewitt employee was tabling right in front of them to essentially coach them on how to claim their children on their taxes, which is like, excuse me, why are we giving illegal immigrants tax refunds, the same illegal immigrants that are supposed to be getting mass deported? What is going on here? Furthermore, as an American citizen, the only thing I've ever heard about tax season is, hey, we're going to hire 47,000 IRS agents, so if you don't claim $600, we're going to come after you. But if you're an illegal immigrant, you're getting coached on how to get potentially $14,000 if you have 3 children. It's just absolutely insane. Furthermore, Joe Bob, I looked at Jackson Hewitt's past. Back in 2007, they accidentally cost the IRS $70 million because of tax fraud that was happening with their other franchise locations. So this is a clear problem. This has been going on for decades. And as this story broke, Elon Musk was talking about how in 2024, 2.4 million Social Security numbers were given out to non-citizens. So a lot of moving parts here, but Jackson Hewitt has responded and stated that they are going to be investigating this.
Yeah, I'm fascinated to see what comes of that and see if anybody is gonna pay any sort of price of that. Mike, regarding the story, Savannah kind of hit on it a little bit, but is this a problem more with the franchise that was telling people how to do it, or the fact that they could do it in the first place? Because that's where I see a big problem.
I'm just wondering, I mean, they set up a table in New York City. If you set up a hot dog cart and you're not permitted to be there, don't have a permit, the cops will chase you off. How are they setting up a stand to commit tax fraud right there on a public street in New York City? It doesn't even make any sense. How is that happening? So, I mean, that's pretty unbelievable. But it's also unbelievable how, like, people out there, the left, the ones who I see, protesting Elon Musk at Tesla dealerships every week, like, this is what Doge is cutting. This is what we're cutting. We're cutting the fraud in the system that enables these payments to be made. And then we have, runoff of millions and billions of dollars that are going to the pockets of illegal immigrants. And then the Democrats say, oh, the Republicans are going to take the money and they're going to, tank Social Security and tank the entitlement programs. This is where that money's going. When the illegal immigrants are getting tax advice to scam the entitlement system, what do you think is going to happen to the entitlement money? It's going to go away. So it's just an unbelievable thing. Savannah, I don't even know how you would deal with the smell outside of the Roosevelt Hotel. You are strong. I walk past it every day. It smells like urine. Disgusting. You're a champ.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It wasn't my favorite story to cover, but to your point too about how they were able to set up a table. Come on, Mike, you can do anything in New York as long as you're doing it, criminally and against the law. Then you're good to go.
Yeah.
I wish
bodies on the pavement doing drugs every day. Yeah. What happens? Oh, that's New York City. Yeah.
I wish that wasn't true, but unfortunately I can attest to the fact that has also been my experience.